Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in a city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Hey y'all, it's October 1st. Happy October 1st. Y'all, I love fall. I love October. I love harvest. Y'all know this. I never know when I'm going to finish editing this. So I tell you it's October 1st and who knows when I'll have this out. I like to make the most of my days that I may gain a heart of wisdom. Also, in James 1, God tells us to just ask in faith for wisdom and he will give it to us without reproach. And so I'm asking for all the wisdom to make the most of my days. I never know what I'm going to be doing from day to day. I know I'm going to be making Rick's giant lunch, for harvest. And I'm going to be doing laundry. I'm going to be cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and obviously cooking. But I often meet my sweet daughter Madeline at Vala's as they are open this month and a little bit of next month, and they were open a little bit of September. And it's so much fun because now that Lillian and Berger are back, Lillian can sometimes go with us to Vala's. And Blythe meets us as well. And if my sweet mother-in-law Pam can go, I go by and pick her up and she comes with us too. It's a party, y'all, and it's so fun to have some family close. I was thinking about fall food, and one of my favorite recipes of all time are s'mores bars, and I make them very often. It was the second show I did, but what y'all may not know is there's another way to make s'mores bars, and that's what we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna make caramel bars! We are gonna replace the Hershey bar layer with caramel. It's gonna be so good, y'all. I love these almost as much as s'mores bars. Let me think. Might be neck and neck. Let me show you what you'll need.
Butter, brown sugar, eggs, vanilla, baking soda, flour, graham cracker crumbs, caramels, and marshmallow cream.
Hey y'all, I'm so excited to introduce you to caramel bars. I mean, it's the same recipe as the second show I did of s'mores bars, except for in place of that Hershey layer, it's a layer of caramel. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so good, y'all. Y'all are going to love this. And I actually have friends who say they don't love chocolate. We've had to have counseling, but we're still friends. I'm just kidding. No. I like to be the no pressure friend. I don't want people to feel pressure from me in our friendship. I feel like the world puts pressure on you, and if you're a mama, you put pressure on yourself, and a lot of times false guilt, etc., etc. But I want to be an encouragement in my friends' lives. And so even if we text back and forth or send each other voice notes or voice messages or the like, I always tell them, you don't ever have to respond to me. You don't have to respond to me right away. You don't have to respond to me in a week. You don't have to ever respond. I will not think you're mad at me. I will not be offended. I will not be hurt. I will know you're for me. I'll trust your heart. So that's the kind of friend I want to be. How about y'all? Now, I have other struggles and sins, but I try to be a good friend. I think friendship is a great way to love somebody, and the greatest commandment is to love God and love others. All right, from deep to shallow, let's start these bars. I'm starting off with my Hudson and Henning bowl, my precious nephews. Hi, Hudson and Henning. Wonder what they're doing in the fall up in Wisconsin. I just noticed this morning it was a little chilly when I checked on my chickens, and I thought, ooh, fall is really in the air around here. And harvest is in full swing, which I love. You start off with 2 sticks of butter, just like the s'mores bars. And I always use salted butter. And so if your recipe calls for salt, mine's in my butter. 1. I use room temperature butter. Seems to work great. 2. Then we just add 1 cup brown sugar. These adorable little cracked egg cups are from my precious Lillian. Hi Lillian, I love you. I don't know if she'll watch this show, but I sure love that girl. She's one of my 4 favorite daughters. Here we go. Woo! And y'all, look how cute. These are in that same set from Lillian. Look, the little chick. So cute. Lillian and Berger actually just got 5 new baby chicks. They're so cute. And Berger set up a special camera where Lillian can watch her chicks at all times. He's so dear. Oh, we love them so much. And speaking of chickens, 2 eggs for my chicks. 1, 2. Then 2 teaspoons of vanilla, Jones vanilla, my fave. Oh, smells so good. That's two. Then we're just gonna cream this together. I would love for my chickens to run around because that's when they're the cutest and that's when you can really enjoy them. And they also eat bugs and it's kind of fun. But I just let them out during the day in their pen because my sweet dog Butter just wants to play with the chickens. And so I don't know the cure for this. Maybe Butter to get older. I actually went to the grocery store this morning, y'all, and I met a sweet lady who had a Great Pyrenees in her car with the window down. And I went out there and I said, oh, is that a Great Pyrenees? She said, yes. So we sat there and talked about Butter, and Sadie was this gal's Great Pyrenees. And Sadie was 5 years old. Anyway, whenever we can get Butter to not play with the chickens, then they can be more free range. I like to drive onto the yard and see the chickens. They just make me so happy. They're so cute. And they have personalities. Then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of baking soda. And this is from my beautiful, precious daughter, Blythe, who gave these to me and that cute little pig. The others have farm animals. And I don't know if she'll be watching this either, but hi, Blythe, I love you too. Then we add 2.5 cups of flour. This is the rest of the measurement. I just thought these were so cute. These are ones that I got. They're Pioneer Woman that I got several years ago, and I just like them for fall. Then we're gonna mix this. Then I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. This is also mine from Pioneer Woman, and I just think it's adorable. Then we mix it. It's pretty thick. Then you're gonna take half your dough and press it in the bottom of a 9x13 pan. I had to stop short of that last segment because Rick called. And when it's harvest and Rick calls, I answer quickly because he might need me. It might be an emergency. Never know. Okay, so let's take half of this dough and press it into the bottom of this 9x13 pan. It is really sticky and really thick, which is awesome. But I find that I like to put a little less dough on the bottom and a little more dough on the top. That's just a preference. You do what you love. This is so sticky and takes a little bit of time. So if you have little helpers in the kitchen, they can do this part and they will love it. It's kind of like Play-Doh. Edible Play-Doh. That's done. Now for the caramel layer. Then you get your caramels, and I know they sell caramels in little round balls, and I like to use those for some things, like eating. But for this, you'll want to use just the good old squares and just unwrap them. Another thing you can do with friends or family. It's so much fun to do things with little helpers in the kitchen, or if you're sitting around deciding what to make and you have lots of volunteers or any volunteers. Oh my, this is hard to open. Okay, oh, there it goes. Ooh. Okay, so you get your little square and then you squeeze it and mash it. I just bought these today. These are pretty hard. Wow. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's easier. I kind of twisted them and it made it smash a little bit more easily. So you get your square and you get it to be about that thick. See? Then you just lay it on your dough. I'm going to push pause so I can listen to a book of the Bible. I've been listening to Psalms lately. I just listened to it on YouTube and have it read aloud to me in the New Living Translation. It's really, really great. So since this is going to take a while, I'm going to turn that on. Be right back. Okay, y'all, I have an idea. See this? And I was mashing them. If they're not really soft, I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut them. And they're about perfectly the right thickness. Easy cheesy. Hey y'all, I have one more tip for you. Remember how I was trying to open this and it was kind of challenging to open a little bit? Your scissors that you're cutting those things in half with. And you just go like that. Okay, it's all done. I actually timed myself. It took me 19 minutes to do all these. So don't be afraid to do it. Now we're going to put on our marshmallow cream layer. This was the brand they had at the grocery store today, and I'm very thankful for our grocery store in town. I'm going to heat this up in the microwave for just a little bit. See how it kind of poofs up. You don't want it to get too big in the microwave, just to make it more easy to spread. Now for that second container. I have friends that don't have a microwave. I don't judge, but I love mine. Just spread that around. Now you get the second half of your dough. Take little pieces like this and smash them down, just like that. Then you lay it gently over your marshmallow cream. Then you take the second piece and you just do it until the whole thing is covered, and you lay them on there like a quilt. My sweet mother-in-law, Pam's mother, Geraldine Jensen, Grandma J, we called her, was a very talented seamstress, and she made quilts for all my girls. It's wonderful. She's in heaven, but we think of her. So, I'm gonna quilt like Grandma J. They're ready to go into our 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Y'all, these just came out of the oven. My whole kitchen smells divine. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to eat these and put one in Rick's harvest lunch. Y'all, thanks so much for being with me today and making some caramel bars. I hope you make these at home. Have a great week. Don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.